Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Chad White on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seats. It's about to go green.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to tonight's race here in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, where we get to decide who will be in the Final Four for the championship next week. I'm joined here in the booth by my good buddy, Christian Taylor. Christian, how are you tonight?
There's nothing beautiful about Michigan. Here to watch the Redemption iRacing Truck Series roll on into their championship race next week. Who's going to be there? We find out tonight.
Yeah, we will find out for sure. One person we're not worried about finding out if he made it or not, Noah Blackwell. He locked himself in with the win last week, so he is good to go. Nothing to worry about there. But we've got 7 other drivers vying for spots here in the championship race. Joseph Smith, Dylan Carrier, Landon Burbage, Jordan Hand, Wyatt Mickelson, Ryan Holler, and Vincent Provenzano all trying to get one of the 3 spots left for the Final Four next week.
Definitely going to make some good television here tonight on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to be heading into qualifying. You see on your screen here the 48. That's the 48 of Jordan Hand.
Yeah, he's starting his first lap when he hits the stripe. We've got a couple times already on the board. Joseph Smith fastest so far. We'll see if Jordan Hand has something to say about that as he begins his qualifying effort right now.
Absolutely. You know, you may have seen the announcement, but ladies and gentlemen, you know, we financed a new blimp, Jesse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
definitely some interesting things there. Like, we ended up getting our old blimp back. It was covered in duct tape. I don't even know how the thing floated. And then a good friend of ours, Bubba Myers, swooped in and said, let's get that thing fixed up. So we're definitely glad to have the Bubba Myers blimp on board. Let's go ahead and check out the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp view here as Jordan Hand finishes lap 1.
absolutely. A beautiful shot there. And Jesse, Blake was going to try to save face. I know he told you to say that, but when he had the old blimp fixed up and put it back in the sky, you know, he was telling the debtors that, you know, it was destroyed, totaled. We're not going to keep paying on it. But when they saw it up in the sky, they really repoed it. So, I mean, if it wasn't for Bubba, you wouldn't have a blimp tonight. He brought his personal blimp out to, put it up in the sky.
Well, and we kind of knew. We kind of knew whenever we originally signed the deal for, 13 years at 769% interest that something like that could happen. And unfortunately it did. It's Brandon Broadfoot, new quick time.
Absolutely. He goes and lays down a 30.
Oh, my God.
What the heck?
Oh, God. The lizard is... Oh.
Oh, Dallas Seward.
God, I hope Dallas is okay.
Out. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. The lizard! Oh no, not the lizard!
Christian, I'm losing it. Here's Andy Reeves.
The chat says I'm deceased.
I can't breathe. Oh, Andy Reeves finishes his qualifying. He's currently 9th, Christian.
Oh my goodness. Anna in the chat says call the damn morgue. Oh. Vincent Robin Alzano is on the track now from Carpentersville, Illinois. He's going to see what he has for this field here tonight. I'm going to have to take over because Jesse's hyperventilating. I mean, he might need the morgue himself because, he's just going to laugh out over there. I still hear him laughing in the background.
Oh, God.
3 and 4.
I got to get it together.
You really do, man.
Oh.
Vincent's going to be laying down a lap here. We got to see where he's going to land on the board. for the quick time? Is it going to be Vincent? Is it going to be Broadford? It's going to be Vincent Robinzanato, my bad, in the 11th position.
We're off to a great start. Qualifying's done. On the pole position is going to be the 14 of Brandon Broadfoot. He gets quick time here tonight at Michigan. So congratulations to Brandon for sure on that. Some might say, let's go Brandon, cheering him on.
Oh, man. Dallas Seward absolutely caused chaos in qualifying there.
Oh, man. Yeah. I was going to go back and replay it, but I can't now,
that
unfortunately.
Will be a short. Yeah, we can't go back and play it due to qualifying. It's a different session technically, but Miss Anna, stay tuned on HMS TV. That will be a short.
Oh, God. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is just about time. And, you know, we've got something special for you here tonight. For tonight's, what's the word, Christian? Is there a special word? No, we're not, this isn't the invocation. This is just... for the greatest words in motorsports, we've actually got a special guest, Buddha Baker. Buddha, take it away.
Drivers, start your engine. Drivers, start your engines.
Why won't you work? Buddha.
Jesse.
I don't think it's working. It worked in testing, folks.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, it won't work, I don't think. Christian, just give us our best impression.
Okay, in the words of Buddha Baker, drivers, start your engines.
That was beautiful, Christian.
Oh, Blake says he heard it 4 times.
What? Oh my God! It wasn't. It didn't show any volume on my end.
And Miss Anna's like, who the hell was that?
This is a nightmare, Christian. We just got to get into it. It's time for the HMS TV starting
Blake,
grid.
Can you believe the amateur hour we're performing here tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the HMS TV starting lineup. On the pole tonight, in the 14, his name's in all caps, so I gotta yell it. It's Brandon Broadfoot. To his outside, it's Grandma's boy Landon Burbage.
Row number 2 on the inside, you find a number 1, the 31 machine there. The prophet himself, Joseph Smith. To his outside, a number 15 machine of Dylan Carrier.
Row number 3 is going to have the 34 of Aiden Lucas and the 48 of Jordan Hand.
Row number 4, as these machines roll on, we got the Lizard himself, backup truck, backup driver. Dallas Seward is dead. In the number 33 machine, you have Ryan Holler.
Row number 5 is going to have the 4 of Kean Fry starting next to the 8 of Andy Reeves. Mr. Andy Reeves. Oh, God, I almost made a terrible mistake.
And row number 6, you find Vincent Provenzano to his outside, the 69 of John Kravik.
Row number 7 is going to have the 62 of Phil Simpson starting next to Noah Blackwell in the 18.
Row number 8, you find in the 15th position, the 52 of Chris Melton to his outside, the number 6 of Brandon Shute.
In the final row here tonight, just Stephen Thornton, the Texas Roadhouse truck there, starting 17th. Now, Blake. In the chat, telling me how the video sources have separate sound mixers on stream knives. What do you think I was staring at? The bar wasn't moving. I'm not that much of a rookie.
Jesse. But here comes the pace car. His lights are out. We're about to go green, Jesse. Brandon Crawford is pacing the field to green.
Yeah, the pace car about to take that famous left turn, avoid the barrels, and Brandon Broadfoot out of Chico, California leads the field to green for the first time tonight. The Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag is out here in Michigan. We're going to decide tonight who is going to be racing for the championship.
Well, we have the start of the race here. 25 laps in stage 1. Brandon Broadfoot out in the lead early. We got to go 3 wide. Pushing the issue early on the bottom side. You have Landon Burbage, Grandma's boy on the top. They head down the backstretch now. P1, it's going to be the prophet, Joseph Smith.
What a run for the 31 getting to the lead, but Landon Burbage doesn't say he's going to give it up yet. He looks to the inside of the 31 on Dylan Carrier thinking about making it 3 wide. I don't think he's... Oh, he does have the run. He's up above the 31.
We have 3 wide for the lead again through the trial with the 2:31 and 15 with a 34 patiently waiting behind him of Aiden Lucas. He just doesn't know where to go right now. 3 wide for the lead as they head into turn 1. No one wants to give.
He's waiting, figuring out where to go. He didn't have anywhere to go. The 2 of Landon Burbage drops back a little bit, but Joseph Smith, Dylan Carrier continue to battle here on the backstretch. Man, imagine if that was our finish here tonight, the way they crossed the line 3 wide like that. That would be sick.
That would be something else there. We're going to have to see how this race shapes out. Of course, 2 stages to go before we even think about that. Dylan Carrier now off to a lead with the Prophet, Joseph Smith, falling in behind him. And got a little bit of a breakaway now after some intense battle for the lead.
Yeah, Dallas Seiwert and Mr. Andy Reeves side by side back here. You mentioned before, we watched Dallas Seiwert have one of the worst crashes I've seen in my life. As you said, backup car, backup driver. Good thing they wrap multiple trucks. But he makes it back out here, and he's running 8th right now.
You know who's actually driving that truck? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jessica Seward. She was tired of her husband being a disappointment to her. And, well, you know, obviously we'll have to in the qualifying. He's gone. And is she mourning? Nah. She jumped in the truck and said, I'll just do this myself.
I was almost wondering if it was that, who was that guy that hopped in Alex Bowman's car at Coda?
Oh, I can't tell you his name.
Yeah, I already forgot it myself, but I was wondering if it was that guy. He always keeps his fire suit on him.
But now Mr. Andy Reeves back in the 6th position. Louisiana's own, and Mr. Andy Reeves, that is.
We've got a pass for the lead. Joseph Smith looking to the outside of Dylan Carrier. So we take a look from the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp, get a view of all the action. The field's starting to get a little bit spread out, but not up front. They're battling hard between the 31 and the 15.
All the way through the trial will they go. The Prophet Joseph Smith on the high side there. Dylan Carrier on the bottom side. Don't look now, but Landon Burbage, he's back there. He wants part of this battle. He's going to swoop in above Dylan. Going to be side by side for second. He just need the momentum carry on to battle race leader Joseph Smith. Not quite yet. He's going to fall in line there, but have the run off the corner.
I gotta wonder if Juicy Spider's out there trying to get a good drone shot of this one, Christian. Let's take a look here.
Landon Burbage is going to go all the way to the race lead. He went from 3rd to 1st. My oh my, he's far back here today.
Yeah, it looks like Juicy Spider's got the drone out there trying to get us a good shot of this battle here. It's kind of cooled down. Dylan Carrier, the 15, the focal point here. Look at the 38 of Dallas Seiwert making his way forward.
No, that's Jessica.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that we just witnessed him no longer be with us. He joined a pile of cameramen.
Yep, he just touched her. She just hit the wall there a little bit. You know, no practice tonight. After her husband died, she jumped in the backup truck and said, "I'll do this myself."
Well,
what
yeah,
a shot this is.
You only get a couple of seconds. I mean, he's really, Mike's really stepped up his camera controls. This is incredible.
Oh yeah. Oh my, what a
beautiful
shot
truck
there
for the 15.
Meanwhile, we have 1, 2, 3 for the lead right now, and in 3rd it's going to be Jessica Seward battling for the lead.
Oh my God, is he trying to? He's landing the drone on the deck lip. Oh my! Look at that skill. We take a look at that battle.
Action up front. Trucks shaking around. Yellow flag is
Uh-oh.
out on the track. We have trucks sliding everywhere in the back. Phil Simpson is junk.
He is junk along with the Texas Roadhouse truck of Steven Thornton. We're going to have to hop up to the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp. Take a look at what happened to the 43 and the 62. They're 4 wide, Christian. That'll do it.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. We just had everyone trying to occupy the same space there. Another truck gets turned very late, and, you know.
Yeah, that was the 6 of Brendan Shute. He had it dodged and just gets clipped at the end. Let's back that thing up and look again. He was through it pretty much. Well, he got involved from the start. And then, just unfortunately, right at the end, gets looped around. But yeah, 4 wide doesn't work. Not at many tracks, and Michigan is not an exception.
Noah Blackwell, wasn't he a championship hopeful tonight?
Oh, he's locked in. He's good.
Okay.
He can wreck it 13 more times. It doesn't matter for the 18, but there's definitely a couple of people caught up in that one that it might be a problem for. As you see, Vincent Provenzano joins him there towards the bottom of the leaderboard. But most of our championship, or our 8 drivers trying to get to the championship, were unscathed through that one. Irregardless, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say Joseph Smith, the prophet, out front with Grandma's boy Landon Burbage, and the newly widowed Jessica Seward is in the 3rd position right now.
I'm telling you, she can drive. She's made her way up to 3rd, up 4 spots.
Yeah, and if Fakes pit road there, the prophet Joseph Smith gonna be one of the only front runners to pit, and then here comes the entire field behind them.
Yeah, Joseph Smith, the first to come down pit road. Landon Burbage, Dallas Sirott, Dylan Carey, Aiden Lucas, Ryan Hall are your 5 that stay out. But while we are under caution, I do have something exciting here from the folks at Juicy Spider. Go ahead and check this out. We'll go on HMS TV side by side. We'll be right back with you.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Real quick, people stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Start your engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, back with you once again for from Michigan. Landon Burbage going to lead us to green. Dallas Sirott to his outside, Christian.
Oh God, brother, what are you doing?
What?
God,
What?
are you that excited for this restart? Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Becker just took his shirt off in the booth.
I mean, it's getting hot and heavy. This racing's getting good. It's getting exciting.
Not that camera angle though. That ain't getting good.
No, I don't. That's my bad. We got that fixed. Anyways, we're getting ready to drop the hammer into the Juicy Spider restart zone for the 2nd time tonight. Green flag back in the air. Landon Burbage leads them to green on the old tires.
Yep, we got some people in the field with some new tires there, but Landon Burbage is not one of them. You had the 15 side by side with Dallas. See, we're heading through the trial for the first time. You have the 34 and 31. That's the problem with Joseph Smith. He's going to be your first one on tires there. He's going to push the issue. They're 3 wide in front of him. No, not quite yet. The 34 is getting all into the back of the 15 there. Someone's disco blinking in the back. We got chaos all over the place here in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, Jesse.
We go into the chopper cam, get a different view of the action here. Oh, and the 31 trying to look to take that lead back over. He's got fresh tires on that thing, and it did not take him long to get back to the lead.
And here comes somebody through the middle right there. Is that the 15 of Dylan Carey?
You You nailed it. That's Dylan Carrier trying to make another lane here. Landon Burbage somehow leads the lap into turn 1. He's doing a good job on the old tires so far.
As he washes up the track a little bit there. Dallas Seawart's on the top side. 31 Profit. And Joseph Smith has his tires as they get tied into the wall.
Oh, he almost goes over.
Almost goes over.
Good
Dylan Carrier
Lord.
has committed a murder.
Folks, we are under yellow again. Joseph Smith, the Prophet. We almost meant to see his maker.
Oh, what an intense wreck. He got turned head on into the wall. We got to watch that one again, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, an issue with SDK, so we're going to have to back this thing up.
Yeah, we're just going to rewind it like we're operating a VHS tape in the late 90s. Let's see what happened to Joseph Smith. Somebody peeking to his inside. Wham! And almost went over. Somehow keeps all 4 on the ground.
Let's rewind that one more time and watch that from Dylan Carrier's nose cam, Jesse.
You want Dylan Carrier's nose cam? Let's go ahead and give her a shot here. Oh, almost looked intentional.
Oh.
From that angle. Good Lord.
Yeah, Joseph Smith about blew over there. Prophet, I mean, that just furthermore proves he's a prophet, Jesse. We just watched him, you know, levitate.
Yeah, a more modest man would have probably flipped their truck and, you know, it ended up wrecked. But who knows if he even has much damage.
Yeah, I mean,
that truck looks pretty all right.
That truck left the ground and looks okay. It just goes to show that the Prophet has higher protection than the rest of the field.
As we ride on board, look on to the Moose Knuckle Motorsports machine of Chris Melton. Joseph Smith is going to take it down pit road to fix whatever damage he may have, as well as a few others. Landon Burbage decides to still stay out.
You see, and Dylan Carrier stays with him, though. So many other people have pit.
I just realized.
I
just realized that Dylan Carrier didn't come down last time either. He had so much speed that I just assumed that he had fresh tires.
Landon Burbage, Dylan Carrier, Aiden Lucas, and Ryan Holler. Your top 4, and the only 4 on the track out of the 17 trucks here tonight that has not pit yet.
And 3 of the 4 people are folks trying to advance to the final 4 after tonight. Once we get to the end of the race, we're gonna see if we can get points confirmed and see who made it into the final 4. It's a little difficult at the moment to do live points when it comes to iRacing, so hopefully we can get some confirmation pretty quickly and let you know who makes the championship 4 on air. But as we know right now, Noah Blackwell, he's locked in. It's just going to be a matter on who joins him. I know Anna's been in the chat tonight. Hopefully she's cheering on Landon here, leading this race, doing it for Miss Anna. Checking out the rest of the chat. Logan Festchishn in the chat joins the stream and immediately sees a dude gain his wings. He must be referencing Joseph Smith almost catching flight and somehow keeping it on the ground. Jamal Stevens in the chat saying, "Let's go Mojo, fast and steady." Thank you everybody coming out tonight. Drunken Spider is in the chat. Yeah, that is a great Juicy Spider commercial. I hope everybody enjoyed that saw that one. Are you with us, Christian?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm working on something for the fans here. Just go ahead and take us green. I'm gonna run down and get a pit road interview, and I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Well, as Christian said, he's going to be working on something for the folks at home. We got a blinker out there. I think that's the 6 of Brandon Shute. He's been having some connection issues throughout the last couple races where he's been on HMS TV. Hopefully he can get that under control and fixed back up using that McDonald's Wi-Fi. But the front row for this restart number 3, going to be Landon Burbage and Dylan Carrier. Aiden Lucas and Ryan Hall are following right behind. Who is it going to be here tonight? Into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Once again, green flag is back in the air. Landon Burbage gets a good jump. Aiden Lucas trying to follow him through. We'll see if he is able to. Black flag for the 43 is Stephen Thornton. We'll have to wait and see if that gets cleared by race control. Burbage out to the lead. Aiden Lucas, Dylan Carrier going to be battling for second. Looks like Dylan going to hold on to that spot for now. And folks, I've been saving them all night here. But we're going to see what we've got here. We're going to check out the HMS TV Gopher cams here. Hopefully no cameramen get hurt. Cameramen, Christian, they are in some risky spots. We already seen one of them get taken out.
Yeah, never mind the whatever you want to call it on the front stretch there. It was a
bit of pink mist.
Something. Yeah.
We got a bit of a draft train going on.
Yeah, let's say a single file train there, but Dylan Carrier doesn't want no part of that. He's going to get up to the top, force the issue above the 34 of Aiden Lucas there. Landon Burbage out front, grab the pack behind him. Here comes Dylan Carrier on the high side.
Yeah, he's going to take the lead over on that high lane. Let's remind the folks with the differing pit strategy. We pull it up here on the right side of your screen. Your top 3 still have not come down pit road. And you got a couple people that came down for, it says for fuel only, but fresh tires, which I'm assuming some people got, really hasn't helped anybody out much.
With this truck, the way it is, never mind Dylan Carrier's Superman runaway here. But I was going to say that this is all pretty much draft track here. If you stay in the draft, you pretty much don't really need tires as long as you can hang on to them. But Jesse, we have a prime question in the chat that Blake, and Blake has a good point. He's slow on the track, He's actually pretty garbage.
It's crazy.
But he's tired of looking as slow as he is driving. So what can he do?
I don't know. Wear a cool pair of shades.
Oh, Jesse, come on.
What?
He needs to, you know where he needs to go. Tell the fans that.
Are you talking about Bubba Myers Custom Designs?
Of course I am. That's who it is.
A division of Juicy Spider?
Absolutely. Get up with Bubba Myers. You can find him on the HMS TV Discord. I'm not sure if he has a site or not, but let me tell you, you place an order with him, and you're going to be one of the best-looking trucks, cars, whatever you're driving on the track.
I'm actually going to be showing off a Bubba Myers Designs scheme on Monday night, so make sure you tune into that and cheer on the 97. Don't worry about cheering on the 96, but the 97, show up and show out in the chat for him.
Well, the 96, for one of the rare occasions, beat the 97 last week, Blake, as Landon Burbage gets on that's like the second or third time I've seen someone touch Aiden Lucas' bumper tonight, and I'm sure he can't be enjoying it.
If I'm him, I'm just absolutely scared right now. It seems like people are coming after him, like you said.
But here comes the 48 of Jordan Hand. This is the first time he's competed for the top 3 here tonight. He's going to be side by side with Grandma's boy there, trying to get to the back of the 34. He says, I've seen everyone else touch it. I want to touch it too.
He's going to give it a shot. He's to the inside, he's to the outside of the 2 of Landon Burbage, trying to make his way forward. Like you said, a bit of a slow start tonight for the 48, but with 3 to go in the stage, he's starting to show up here when it matters.
Absolutely. And Landon Burbage is kind of fading where it matters too. So it's going to be some missed stage opportunity for him. But here's the 34 trying to get to the high side of Dylan Carrier there. Dylan has that lead and staying out front here. But does Aiden and Lucas have what it takes to get around him?
We'll have to wait and see. And folks, in case you need a reminder, as the 34 is trying to do the Larson line, gets in the wall a little bit. But if you needed a reminder, stage points are important here tonight, as these final 8 try to get into the final 4. It's going to matter every point you get during these stages.
Absolutely. And down the stretch, here comes the 14 of Brandon Brodford there. He started the race on the pole, trying to work his way back in. We have a cluster back here for, I'm going to call it a cluster for second, because it's anybody's race for second here. 2 laps to go down the backstretch, coming to right flag stage this time around.
Yeah, Dylan Carrier, he's kind of taken off from everybody. He's got a pretty good gap as we take a look on.
Oh, what?
That's a little bit better. But we take a look from Dylan Carrier's truck here on board as we watch them serpentine up at the track here. White flag for stage 1. Who's going to take it? Jordan Hand actually is getting a good run and gaining some position here.
Jordan Hand through turns 1 and 2 here. He's going to have the backstretch and 3 and 4. Somebody's drifting it back there.
Oh.
Is able to save it? Maybe.
We'll have to wait and see.
But here's Jordan Hand. He has one more sets of turn to do it. He's going to dive it to the inside. Dylan Carrier is going to come down and block. And he's going to let it go to the high side. Dylan Carrier goes high as the block. What's going to happen through the tri-oval, Jesse?
Across the line, the 15 Dylan Carrier takes the stage 1 win. Jordan Hand gonna have to settle for second. Your top 5 rounds out Aiden Lucas, Landon Burbage, Ryan Holler.
What a stage that was, Connor. I saw you said on camera there. Interesting fact about this camera pack here. This was actually one of the first camera packs that I made, and I had forgotten that completely forgotten that I had made Michigan. And like I said, first one I made, so I've came a long way, as you can tell from some of these camera angles.
Well, we're working it out nonetheless. I am enjoying some of the shots, like even the Gopher cams earlier, even though we did lose one camera member. But hopefully, you know.
That's always a good thing.
What?
What'd I say?
Folks, we're going to have to go to break. Don't worry, we're going to go HMS TV side by side. You won't miss a moment of the action. And, you know, Larry Mack had something to say earlier. I hear there's someone else wanting to talk to you folks out there.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
Drivers, start your engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going back green here shortly. One lap to go before the green flag drops. We're going to try to get a quick interview with stage winner Dylan Carrier. See if we can get a hold of him.
Alrighty. Looking for him. I've lost him. Dylan Carrier. Is that who we're...
Yes,
Dylan
sir.
Carrier? Dylan, this is Jesse and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
You know, you win stage 1. How are you feeling out there? As we got to hurry if you've got to go green here.
I'm feeling fast. This home track, so I know all about this place. Been going here since I was a kid. The only thing that's going to be a hazard tonight's probably fuel and really long runs. Tires really don't like it past 15 laps. You get real loose on entries. So, but besides that, I think I have a good shot to win it tonight. If not, point my way into the championship 4.
All right. Well, before we let you go, at the end of this thing, are you going to be able to get the points tallied up pretty quickly so we can tell the people on stream who made it into the final 4?
Yeah, I can get it pretty quick, and then I can let you know who's going to be racing for a championship.
All right. Thank you much, Dylan. Good luck with the rest of your race.
All right. Thank you.
And Dylan, you were in General 3 with Brandon or with...
I was in my chat.
Oh, yep, Carrier. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I got it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was your stage 1 winner, Dylan Carrier. Glad we could chat with him. He's taking the green flag, though, for stage number 2. And we get this thing back going. He gets a good shove from Landon Burbage.
Absolutely. I need to start paying attention where I drag these people from in Discord so I don't have to keep asking them. But nonetheless, Grandma's boy pushing Dylan Carrier through the triangle there into turn 1. Figured he was going to try to push him on, through the fence there. But nope, he backs off and makes the turn.
I got to say the craziest part about that, Christian, is the man's name is in the voice chat.
Yeah, just never mind me.
As we continue on here at Michigan, stage number 2 is underway. It's going to end at lap number 50. Dylan Carrier going to try to pick up another stage win. Honestly, I think if he does somehow find a way to win stage number 2, he's pretty much locked in. I don't even know if he has to win the race because that's 20 points.
Absolutely, but Grandma's boy is going to try to deny him of that. They're going down to the inside, going to make quick work of him. No, Dylan Carrier will not be denied down the backstretch.
It's been a fun race to watch for sure so far. It's been very entertaining as we watch these guys try to navigate their way through the field. As we watch on, I think we're going to go on board with Joseph Smith here, see what he's seeing as these two battle for the lead.
He's seeing is Landon a little bit loose there out of the turn. I think everyone was loose out of the turn.
I think we've got
there.
Jordan Hand having some issues. Yeah, he got loose. He ended up off the track. Let's back up and take a look at that.
Everybody got loose off the turn there.
Oh, he had some
14.
contact. Yeah. That'll do it.
Able to get it rolling again, though. And Jordan Hand from Tulsa is, yeah.
He's your HMS TV battle for last winner right now, Christian. Nonetheless.
Here comes the 31 of Prophet Joseph Smith. He went from flying through the air to back to third place, so that truck is hooked up. He's got the hands of protection on him. That's for sure. He is holding.
Yeah, the good Lord was definitely looking out for Joseph Smith in order for him to get back to the top 3 this quickly after almost turning into a ornament in the Michigan backstretch.
Absolutely. That truck left the ground, came back down, but Grandma's boy's trying to send them back in the air there as he barely is clear as he comes up the track there. It's got the run. Prophet Joseph Smith going to go down, battling for the second position with the 34 of Aiden Lucas all over his back.
I got to say, I'm looking at the truck that is right behind these guys in the 52. Chris Melton got the highlight yellow going on, and I got to tell you, he is the HMS TV hard charger right now, up 10 spots. Brendan Shute is up 8. Mr. Andy Reeves, sorry, is up 4. And Dylan Carrier up 3 and Noah Blackwell up 2, respectively.
Speaking of respectively, if you disrespect Mr. Andy Reeves one more time, You
I
will
know.
be cursed.
I know. Don't Danhausen me, Mr. Andy Reeves, please.
I got my eye on you, Jesse.
No. Anyways, we are 9 laps into stage number 2 here, and it's clean and green. Christian, I know it's a little late to ask something like this, but who do you think's going to take this one home tonight? Who's your pick to win it?
Well, Miss Santa's not in the booth tonight, so I'm not too afraid of her, but yeah, I did just padlock the door when I'm about to say this, but Dylan Carrier is looking strong in Michigan. He's going to take it home tonight.
Christian, what's that red dot that just appeared on your chest?
Grandma's boy's going to win it.
Okay, that's what I figured you would say. I'm going with the 34 Lon John Silver's truck of Aiden Lucas. That truck has a winning pedigree, as what's his name, Lane Riggs took that thing to the win at St. Petersburg.
Why is the red dot not left my chest when you just said that?
Well, I mean, I wasn't the one that she was targeting in the first place, Christian.
Oh my goodness! Somebody is being a disco ball blinking back there. That is the 6. Oh, is it the 6? I don't know who that is blinking. Yeah, the 6 of Preded Shoot. He is blinking. Oh my.
He's got a nice truck. It looks fast. The only problem is his internet isn't.
Look at that lizard back there. That's Jessica Seward driving that truck there after her, late husband passed away, and 6 is actually going to do the respectable thing and fall out there. And I'm going to give him props for that, because not too many people do that, and it's honestly the right thing to do. Good job. I know it sucks, but good job.
I got to say, he's got a great picture down there for an obituary.
Jesse, that's horribly accurate.
Is that too soon? I'm sorry, folks.
I mean, the guy just passed away. And oh my goodness. Word has it we might have a replay to show you if we can get it working, but we're going to let Jesse work on that as Sheriff Woody's in the background squeaking his toy.
Yeah, we know Mr. Woody likes to squeak a good toy. As we had a 3-wide battle, we've got another one brewing here. Jessica getting bold, driving it in there on the bottom. Landon Burbage and Aiden Lucas not going to let it happen, though.
No, Aiden Lucas in that Long John Silver machine. Now in the backstretch, he's kind of taking the low line there. He's out of the draft. I'm shocked he's making it work there, but he has a run through the turn.
Ryan Holler here has made his way forward. We haven't really talked about the 33 much at all tonight. He's up 5 spots here, and he's looking pretty quick at the moment.
I just don't understand how the 34 is okay, he's falling back now. Physics have finally activated. Physics were not physicking for a minute there.
Yeah, Jessica Syward to the outside trying to get that pass done. Looks like she's going to be able to do that up to 6th now in that 38 truck, wheeling that thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why we're saying Jessica Seward when you see Dallas there, well, unfortunately Dallas passed away during qualifying. A bad qualifying wreck, and Jessica's going to get into the wall here. But yeah, bad qualifying wreck. Unfortunate, very unfortunate turn of events there. So we're going to go 3 wide for the entertainment of it.
Yeah, just for fun, why not? I am working on getting that fixed in production here. We should be good to go.
We got a 3-wide battle on the track, so my. This is a 3-wide battle for 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd go 3 wide, but at a track like Michigan, at least you have the space to do it, I suppose.
Absolutely, and as the 15's going to dive to the inside of the property of Joseph Smith here. Looks like he's just going to shoot on Joseph Smith there. Dylan Carey is not going to be clear, though, as he tries to slide up the track. He's not going to be able to close the door just yet.
It's a heck of a battle, though. Joseph Smith takes the lead over for now. And we finally got it fixed in production, folks. We got the name correct here.
Okay, there we go. Jessica Seward.
Yeah, can't change the picture. That's just in honor of him, Yep,
her late husband's backup truck here. We got the video. We're going to show you probably at the end of stage 2, ladies and gentlemen, what happened to Dallas Seward.
Yeah, if you missed it, we'll try to get that for you as they're side by side again for the lead. These two just won't give up, Christian.
So what's going on here is Dylan Carrier gets in behind the Prophet of Joseph Smith, gets the draft, pokes out with the run, and just, I mean, his arrow does what arrow does there, and it just like bogs his truck down, and just can contest. When you have the draft and you poke out like that, you literally hear your motor bog down.
Well, Christian, talking about the draft is nice and all, but Rusty Rafferty's in the chat. He's giving us some serious info here.
They're having a conversation about Pokemon, but I love Pokemon and all, but this is some great racing here on Redemption iRacing Truck Series.
I don't know. Rusty's saying that if Ditto is one of your favorite Pokemon, you're probably in the files. I think is a serious thing to make sure the fans know.
I mean,
anyway, Dylan Carrier to the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Ditto's one of those Pokemon that could be anything. So I mean,
I can't lie, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool Pokemon indeed.
Christian, they're clean and green here in stage number 2, 8 laps to go. And Dylan Carrier, I don't know how he's doing it, but that truck is fast here tonight. He's trying to sign his ticket to the Final Four. Join Noah Blackwell and 2 other drivers. Joseph Smith is having a good race, other than when he almost barrel rolled down the backstretch, but he got that truck fixed back up. It looks fine now. Grandma's boy Landon Burbage has been doing good as well.
Has somebody pitting right now? Is he trying to flip a stage or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Jonathan Kraverick, we'll take a look as he's heading down pit lane. Not sure what his plan is there, if it's a scheduled stop or
Dylan
not.
Carrier in the wall, and here comes the Prophet of Joseph Smith, going to make the easy pass.
Yeah, 31 gets it done, but we'll see how long it lasts. The 34 and the 2 working together a little bit, a bit of bump drafting going down the front stretch, pushing the 2 up there into the action.
Yeah, that might be a move if you could get somebody to work together, you know, push hard down the stretches, cool it off down into turns. You know, you might get something running here.
There's definitely one way to do it, as you can either try to fight the guy for third or maybe push each other up there to maybe fight for the win for the stage. So a little bit of strategy from the 34 for sure.
Definitely when the 15 and 31 are constantly poking out to try to, you know, race each other, the 34 is not going to get to the back bumper of Landon Burbage there to continue on the running.
As we hop on board with the 34 here through turns 1 and 2, with 5 to go here in stage number 2.
Oh, there's a lap truck up there. Is this going to change anything? Are they going to catch it?
I did hear something on the radio about staying out of the way of the leaders. Oh, and look at the run Burbage has.
Burbage wants some stage points here in stage 2. Not going to be able to clear the 15, but here comes Aiden Lucas. He's going to fall in right there behind Grandma's boy. Going to get real close to Dylan there. We're on the nose camera here. We're not going anywhere. We're watching this battle for third right now as Aiden Lucas is falling in, getting the draft from Landon Burbage down for the try over to turn 1. As 34 is going to clear a Dylan Carrier and be slideways in the turn. And I think 1 and 2 is going to drive off here.
We'll have to just watch and see if Landon Burbage has anything for Joseph Smith. We've got 4 laps to go. They're getting by that lap traffic of Kean Fry. So he is not going to be any issue for anyone here. Blake Hutchins with some more truth in the chat. He says Long John Silver sucks. It's crazy because I've never had it, but I do agree with him.
If you've never had it, how do you hate it?
It's just a feeling, I guess.
Alrighty.
Have you ever had Long John Silvers?
I can't say I have.
Well, there's probably a reason.
Because we don't have any that's near us?
That and probably because it sucks.
Okay. Fair enough. Whatever you say, Jesse.
Yeah. I wouldn't try it even if I did pass one, because there's probably 1,000 things I'd rather try for the first time compared to a Long John Silver's. Two laps to go, stage 2. We take a look at the battle for first here. Gap about 0.2 of a second between Joseph Smith and Landon Burbage. It was larger than that before, so Burbage has closed the gap a little bit. We'll see with 2 laps to go if he can close it even more. I heard they're wrecking. Caution is out. Joseph Smith going to be your stage 1 winner. Mr. Andy Reeves is facing the wrong way, Christian.
Oh my goodness. That's not good.
We're going to have to see what happened to Mr. Andy Reeves as we're going to hop to the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp and take another look at it. Oh, a little bit of almost 3 wide action.
Yep, and then somebody's blinking there. He's going to go for a ride. And does he give the wall a kiss? No.
Locked it down, but he slid for what felt like 3 miles.
Those tires are bald. Kind of like my co-host here.
I am very bald. I've actually been letting my hair grow out a little bit, Christian. I think it's about 1/8 of an inch long.
Oh, wow. Time to shave, Jesse.
It certainly is. I've been getting kind of lazy about it. But regardless, Joseph Smith going to win stage number 2 here on lap 50. And we've got nothing. We've got no more stages for the rest of the night. So they're going to be racing to the checkered flag. We are going to go ahead and step aside, take a quick break, and give you a little bit of a ad for something we got coming up here soon that you may or may not be interested in. We'll be right back.
Friday, April 10th, Hutchinson Motorsports TV does the unthinkable. With 2 golden eras, one class wasn't going to be enough. So both the 1987s and Gen 4s will head to the legendary last Coliseum of Bristol Motor Speedway for the Grid Gold 500. With separate class payouts and over $240 in prizes on the line, you won't want to miss this. Entry is just $10, so sign up today by joining the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. We'll see you there.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Calm out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's going to get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
At Michigan, and we were able to go back, and this is just for the folks that weren't around for the qualifying of this race. You're not going to have any sound, but we've got the video of what happened to Dallas Seiwert here tonight and why his wife Jessica is in the truck. Let's take a look at it here. You see Dallas just careens into the inside wall, and Christian, oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I mean, Dallas Seiwert unfortunately passes away. And, you know, he's been an embarrassment to his wife for weeks now. And she's been audibly saying it in the chat how much of an embarrassment. He's been sleeping on the couch. So when she watched that wreck, her response was, meh, guys, get the backup truck out. And then they were like, ma'am, he's dead. What do you do? I'm going to drive the thing. I didn't ask you to question me. Get the truck out. She jumped in. She's in the truck. Pace car is off. Redemption iRacing Truck Series here at Michigan. Playoff race. One before the championship. Green flags in the air.
The 34 took off like he was shot out of a cannon. Holy smokes, look at the lead he got.
Oh, and didn't mention they restarted in the Juicy Spider restart zone.
Are we about to go 4 wide? We're 4 wide.
We are 4 wide with the 52 in the center getting a little bit close to the 6 there. I'm being scared of that 6 the way they've been blinking there. While Grandma's boy takes advantage of it. Passes
the wrecking.
Once. Big wreck. Lizard's over. Jessica.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a hit from Andy Reeves. Mr. Andy Reeves, that is.
Oh.
And I saw the Seaward truck, the Lizard truck lifting up. I hope we didn't have a replay of before.
Oh, man, I hope Jessica's okay. It'd be crazy to lose both of them in the same night. The 8th Mr. Andy Reeves ended up facing backwards for the 2nd time and got smoked again. I think he just passed his own tailgate. Let's go ahead and go back, take a look at it from Jessica Seward's perspective, see what happens here.
Maybe. There we go. So just utter chaos. Oh, she just gets turned there. And the truck does not pick up, thankfully. Oh, it's not over yet, but it's just constant chaos. The Lizard never stops smiling here.
Yeah, we got to take a look at we'll get a chopper view, I think, of Mr. Andy Reeves. He had a hard hit late. Oh yeah, he just gets hooked by Noah Blackwell. There is all that happened there, and then bomb just hits Noah Blackwell again. He gets taken out twice by Noah.
You know, it's one thing that Dallas Seward lost his life and his wife just jumps in the backup truck like nothing happened. But now someone has hacked his YouTube account and typed in RIP.
Folks, this is a live shot of Andy Reeves here.
Mr. Andy Reeves, this is Jesse Christian up in the booth. You got a copy?
This is a replay here.
Oh. Oh, no.
Keep in mind the wreck happened already. I think he's getting out and going to get a hot dog, Christian.
He never responded on the radio, Jesse, so
we'll just hope that he disconnected his communication. He's made it back to pit road. We're good.
Okay. Well, it's on the back of a rollback heading to pit road, but nonetheless, Aiden Lucas now is going to be out front. Dylan Carrier finds himself in the 2nd position with Joseph Smith, the Prophet, in 3rd. Landon Burbage 4th, and Jordan Hand rounding out your top 5. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see Granddaddy Longlegs there. It's not nap time there, Mr. Longlegs. We are in stage 3 here in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, lap 55 of 100. We had a quick caution there. We're gonna get these things re-racked up, scrape some, body parts off the track, maybe a cameraman or two who's lost his life. Promise you a gopher cam as we go back live, Jesse. I think we can make it happen.
I think we can definitely go down track side as we right on board for the moment aboard the 34 of Aiden Lucas finds himself out front. Dylan Carrier, Joseph Smith, 2nd and 3rd. Those are your 2 stage winners here tonight, looking to find their way back to the lead.
What is going to become of this race? It is chaos there. Blake has a very good point in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let us know who you're here rooting for. Definitely going to be a great finish here tonight. Check out that Discord link in the description. It's where you find everything. Not just Motorsports TV related. You can check out our sponsors in there. You can chat with us directly in there. You could insult Jesse's hairline in there, and I won't mute you for it. I mean, if it's true, it's true.
Yeah, we're big supporters of the truth here at HMS TV. We don't ever lie about anything.
No, we don't try to censor anybody. I mean, unless you get too carried away, there is a line, but you pretty much, just do you, be you. Don't worry about what other people are doing, I mean, if someone else is, out there cramping your style, just ignore it. Don't let other people, scare you off. Be you.
You can go in the chat, insult my hairline, insult Christian's pronunciation of names. You can do whatever you want.
If you have a YouTube channel, share it. We have a self-promotion channel.
That's very true. As we look on from the brand new, probably $1 million, I don't know how expensive blimps are, but the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp up in the sky, giving us the camera shots here as we get ready to watch green flag number 6 here from Michigan International Speedway. Just a reminder, if you've just tuned in, we've got 8 drivers there on the left side of your screen trying to race their way into the final 4 here tonight. Noah Blackwell already locked in. Everybody else trying to get those final 3 spots.
Absolutely. Granted, Longlegs asking for the spider cam. We're about to go gopher cam racing right now, but we'll get that spider cam up here for you momentarily. But ladies and gentlemen, you see the flag band. Green flag through the Juicy Spider. Restart zone is in the air here at Michigan.
And we go trackside.
Here they come from far. No one's getting close.
Look at those things roar by.
Need somebody up top. Oh, here we go.
This is risky.
Watch out. Watch out.
Oh God. Oh, jeez. I think he got hit twice. Good Lord.
That's a weird score. What's the take? Some of you may die, but cameramen here are paid.
Oh God, Jessica, no.
We saw it in the background. Oh my.
Seems that she saved it. Brennan, shoot. I don't think there's any saving that truck.
Oh, that truck. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is gone. Gets it towed to pit lane. We got to go back and take a look at what happened. We go to the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp and take a look at what happened to Jessica Sywert here. We back that thing up a little bit and drop it into some slow-mo.
Oh, 4 wide. Go figure.
Yeah, we've seen this a couple times tonight, haven't we, Christian?
It's a little loose, and, just lizards to lizard there. The lizard gets loose, comes down, the 6 is right rear, and the 6 is gonna go wham into the outside wall.
And Jessica goes for a ride. Couple trucks junked in that one, and we just found out that the 52 of Chris Melton does not like women.
Yeah, just wrecked Jessica Seward.
Unbelievable.
She makes a last moment there to come on the pit road to get some damage repaired.
And folks, lap 59 of 100, 6th caution of the night. And Todd Gillinan is in my ear saying that he needs more TV time. So Todd, you go ahead and take it away, buddy.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us and the only way to enter our exclusive events is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
drivers, start your engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, and we're back live. It shows me the volume bar that time, Christian.
Yeah. Oh, did we hear from our race starter again?
Buddha Baker stuck around to everybody's surprise and told us to start the engines once again here on the 7th restart of the night.
That was the worst command in the Xfinity Series history of the entire series, but nonetheless, Lucas Strayer to the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air here at Michigan.
You said Lucas Strayer.
Aiden Lucas. Sorry, wrong series completely.
Brother, this isn't Wednesday nights. This is Saturday nights. Holy.
I just saw Lucas up at the top, and, it just rolled off the tongue. But the prophet of Joseph Smith, who, almost flipped the truck earlier, is now still battling for that race lead down the backstretch.
Yeah, he's giving the 34 of Aiden Lucas a little bit of a bump draft. He gets the 34 loose into the corner. I don't know how Aiden's gonna like that.
Yeah, it's interesting here, but the prophet gonna go through the high side there. But here comes Grandma's boy, and the sounds like a cow fixing to die. Says in the chat. I'm not sure what that was, but
I think she's talking to about Buddha Baker's wonderful engine command.
Oh, are you ending every break with it apparently, or?
No. It was just set to play every time we went back live. So I wonder how many times that was heard. It's been a night, folks. I've had a weekend. I'll tell you.
We've had a battle for the lead here. Excuse Jesse Becker. I'm not gonna roast him too bad this week, but if it happens again, I'm definitely gonna roast him. Yeah,
that's understandable. But Aiden Lucas to the lead, trying to play spoiler here. He's not in the playoffs. He showed up here late, kind of to the Redemption iRacing series, but he definitely showed up in style. He's been fast every time we've seen him out here, but he's trying to win this thing and make it come down to points for everybody else. Noah Blackwell, he's down 5 laps, but it doesn't matter. He's locked in. He could go throw their truck into Lake Michigan, and he'd be all right. He'd still make it to the championship 4. But look at Landon Burbage. He's trying to lock himself in here with 38 to go.
He slides all the way up the track, not leaving a lot of room. Prophet of Joseph Smith has the run, too. Going to be all over the back bumper of the 2 through the triangle. The 34 has no help. Here comes Jessica Seward on the bottom side. We have a 5-car battle for the lead heading into the turn. Who's it going to be down the backstretch? We're going to have a run from the 34 on the high side. The Landon Burban's going to go up to the top to block it. Nothing's going to become of it as we head down the backstretch.
Yeah, it seems like that wreck woke Jessica up a little bit. She's flying now. She finds her way into the top 5. So she might have just been getting a little bored out there. She looks to the outside of the 31 of Joseph Smith. We'll see if she has the run. And we'll see if she doesn't look like she has anywhere to go here.
No, it's stuck in the wake of the cars in front of her here. Jessica Stewart, widow after the horrible qualifying incident of Dallas Stewart there.
I was about to say, it's not the only wake she has to worry about, unfortunately. She goes 3 wide.
Watch out, Dylan Carrier.
4
wide down the backstretch for a second. No one's lifting. Into the turn. Does it work out? The 15
look out!
The track and get to the 38, who saves it. But
what a save.
Really hurt the 38. Oh, my.
Yeah, she's seriously dropping back now. Dylan Carrier kept it saved. Look at this gaggle of trucks here. This is getting really sketchy. Holy smokes.
Oh, man, the Lizard got screwed there.
That Lizard's had a rough night, Christian. Don't worry about that Lizard. Grandma's boy in the lead. That 2 truck. Aiden Lucas getting a bump draft here to the 2.
Granddaddy Longlands in the chat says, looks like a skunk crossed the track. My goodness. I don't know why there's skunks on the track, but it is Michigan, so the place does kind of stink.
Yeah, I don't know why there'd be skunks on the track, but I do have to say, I think that Mr. Mike Morgan from Juicy Spider, he's drunk driving the drone, Christian. This is not good.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if he can get another one out here.
Yeah, Granddaddy Longlegs was requesting the spider cam, and he's up in the air right now. Here is the juicy spider drone cam piloted by a drunken spider.
We'll take a look at the two Elaine and Burbage Princess towing on the truck. That's a beautiful, is that a burnt orange, Christian? Is that what you'd call that color?
I think it's a beautiful orange, whatever it is. Nonetheless, he's your race leader right now. The drone is flying at 190 miles an hour in front of this field.
I don't know where we get these drones from, but they got some horsepower, that's for sure. Think this is distracting to Lane and Burbage at all, just watching a drone fly in front of them directly at eye level?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something here. As these, watch out, Landon Burbage getting closer. Is he going to try to land it on the hood this time?
He landed on the deck lid earlier. I think he's going to plop it right on the hood there, the two.
There he is. The drone camera has landed on the two of Landon Burbage's hood. It's going to just ride there. You saw Landon Burbage wheeling this machine through the front windshield here. And what a run that they have as Jesse Becker needs to let the camera change. There we go.
Hey, look. I'm trying my best. I was just trying to figure out how to explain to the fans at home our drone technology we have. If he lands it on something or someone, it has spikes on the bottom that can shoot in and latch on. So that's how he's able to stay on the hood of that 2 truck.
I hope he didn't.
If you don't believe me, folks, it's still there.
I hope you didn't mess up any hoses underneath the hood.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Right now, it seems like that 2 truck is still holding on to its power.
Is that Jessica Seward back up to 5th?
I'm telling you, she is wheeling that thing. Like, lost all that ground. And she says it doesn't matter. I'm going to find my way back up there anyways. You know, most people would have lost all that ground, not been able to gain it back. But Jessica Seward, she's showing way more speed than her husband ever had.
You know, she's challenging for 3rd now. Side by side with the contact that put her in the back was Dylan Carrier there. So
it's been a fun race here. 30 laps to go on the night. Lap 71 is underway. Who is it gonna be? If I had to say the final 4, Christian, we know Dylan Carey, Joseph Smith both got great stage points, so I think I'm going to put them in there along with Noah Blackwell. I don't know the final spot. Do you think it's going to be Landon Burbage? Do you think he wins his way in here?
The red dot that has not left my chest this entire race. I don't know where Mizana is, but I have a feeling this red dot on my chest has an answer to that. Yes, that final spot is definitely his.
If I've learned anything about Miss Anna, it's that she's got shooters on deck, Christian, so I think you better not do anything but root for that 2 truck.
Out front is the 2 of Landon Burbage. That's Grandma's boy there with the 34, trying to make a run there behind him with Prophet Joseph Smith in the 3rd position. You have Dallas Seward's widow back there, and Jessica Seward trying to work her way back up to the front here as the Lounge John Silver machine has a run in turn 3.
Yeah, we're right on board with Landon Burbage. A great view here from the back of the back glass here. The 2 truck driver out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Doing a good job holding off the field. We'll see if he can do it, though. 28 laps to go. I feel like these drivers, they're going to have to come down for some fuel here soon.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to have to come one more time here as there goes Dylan Carrier all the way to the bottom there.
And I'm checking on the drone cam. It's still locked in. It has not flown off. This is some great technology we have on these drones.
Yeah, it's just sitting right there on the hood where Drunken Spider landed it.
It's crazy.
You can see right into the front window. Landon Burbage there.
What kind of battles we've got going here? 28 laps to go. 5 of your top 6 rather are Championship 4 hopefuls. The only ones not in that picture are Vincent Provenzano, who's riding 11th, Noah Blackwell. He's already locked in, and we are missing one driver out of our top 8. That's going to be Wyatt Mickelson, not out here tonight, so he's basically forfeiting any chance that he had to get into the Final 4.
Like Jordan Ham was real loose back there towards the rear of the pack.
having to wheel it. He's kind of had an off night. He's exactly where he started. Well, he was back in 6th. He gets the pass done on the 33, Ryan Holler, but don't look now. Holler going to try to battle back, it looks like. As a Chevy pushes a Ford, that's a good time to check out the manufacturer standings here. Ford leads the way on average. Aiden Lucas, the fastest Ford, but he's only 2nd. Chevy getting powered by Landon Burbridge here with the lead, although on average they're doing worse than the Fords. And then Toyota's, unfortunately tonight, just not doing it.
I don't get it. Fords never have pace. I don't understand what's going on here, but crappy Fords. That actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That manufacturer standing is just fake news.
I gotta say, when you have 2 of them in your top 3, it definitely helps inflate the numbers a little bit.
Profit of Joseph Smith going to look down to the inside. The 34 is going to be all over the back bumper of Landon Burbridge here. The Profit's not going to be able to fall back in line, but Landon Burbridge falls down to the inside of the turn. That's going to give a little bit of air to the Profit of Joseph Smith. Down the backstretch they go. Profit's not going to have the run he needs. Going to slide back in behind the 34 there. Luckily, Dylan Carrier was far enough back to give him that room there. As here comes Jordan Hand into the top 5.
It's starting to get racy for sure up here at the front. 2x2 for 2nd and 4th. You got Joseph Smith and Aiden Lucas battling for 2nd. And behind them, it's a 3-car battle for 4th. Dylan Carrier takes that spot over. Brandon Broadfoot and Jordan Hand both right there.
Brandon Broadfoot in that 14 machine as we have contact between the 15 and the 31. The Prophet Joseph Smith and Dylan Carrier. Gonna have 3 wide for 2nd. Dylan Carrier has to whoa it up a little bit there. Almost gotten to the left rear quarter panel of the 34 here. Going down the backstretch, he's all over the back here of Aiden Lucas. As he's gonna go to the inside here, trying to make a run. But you know, every time these trucks get that run, they cut out to the bottom side to try to make the pass. Those motors just bog on down with that lack of air. And someone's already making their way down pit road. It's going to be Jessica Seibert.
Yeah, it makes her way to pit lane. Going to be the first to do it. We'll see as these other drivers come down. I mean, as we look on board here from that 2 of Landon Burbridge, from one of the cameras we've got on board, we have the camera here, the gearbox. We've got a view from inside. Of course, the drone attached to the hood is simply blocked a little bit there by that pillar in the middle. We take a look. Make sure the drone still there. Yes, in fact, it is.
Yeah. Still watching Landon Burbridge from inside here. What a shot it is.
I gotta ask. I know I asked earlier, but that's really got to be distracting the 2, don't you think?
Yeah, it's one of those mini drones, so it's not that big of a drone, but I mean, it does have an annoying blinking light on it.
Look at Brandon Broadfoot made his way into 2nd out of nowhere here. He's your pole winner. Now he's trying to challenge for the lead here as they're getting down to the nitty-gritty with 22 laps to go, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, it's Michigan in the truck series. So what you have here is just whoever gets the better run until they get to the front. And then it's going to be constant cycling behind there. Whoever's in the front, here he comes Landon Burbridge down pit road. So behind them, the truck is at the 31. That's the Profit of Joseph Smith has to whoa it down there. Watching the penalty box, I don't think he got caught for speeding. It's a miracle.
I gotta tell you, the 33 of Ryan Holler made me holler that time coming into pit lane. He had that thing sideways, managed to get it woed back down. Dylan Carrier, actually, I see has a black flag. I think he may have sped or had an unsafe pit exit.
Oh, black flag. Dylan Carrier. That might have just sealed his fate. Did he quit?
I don't know. I don't see him out there, Christian. You let me know if you have him. Looks like Dylan Carrier may be gone, folks. Vincent Provenzano takes the lead over. And Landon Burbridge black flag. That's big.
Grandma's boy with the black flag. Dylan Carrier plays Houdini. What is going on here?
I don't know. It's definitely getting spooky. The 2 of Burbridge. What seems to be the issue?
Ladies and gentlemen, For the first time in my iRacing career, I knew this was a feature. I just didn't know what it was. But hold on, listen to the developing story. It looked like he got the connection flag. Excuse me, I'm listening to this developing story. The connection flag for the 15 of Dylan Carrier.
Oh, that's brutal. I
And
was wondering.
Burbage has a penalty too. And they were trying to fix the connection flag and cleared that, but Landon Burbage is still going to have to serve his penalty his drive-through that he got for speeding.
Yeah, unfortunate for Anna, her baby boy here, Landon Burbage, with the penalty. Vincent Provenzano gives up the lead and heads down pit road, and that's going to give the lead to the 38, Jessica Seiwert.
Who has already pitted, right, Jesse? Am I wrong?
Yeah, back on lap 58, Jessica came down pit lane. So that's quite a... It had to have been more recent than that, actually. Give me 1 second. That doesn't seem correct.
Can she make it to the end?
We'll have to wait and see. I'm scrolling back here to find out when Jessica Seiwert pitted. It was on lap 78. I'm not sure why my software tells me lap 58, but lap 78 is when Jessica Seiwert came down pit lane, and I mean it's all clear back behind.
Imagine if she could pull out this win. I mean, she's got a I will say Prophet of Joseph Smith is absolutely flying around the track. So Jessica Seiwert's last time around the track was actually 2 seconds slower. So I don't know what's going on here, Jesse.
What? Jessica's pitting.
I don't think, I don't know really our system scoreboard, because like I had lap 58 on my side too, so I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. But here is your race leader. This is no fluke. He's got the raw speed. He's got a 3-second lead. It's the Prophet. It's Joseph Smith.
The only thing I think might have happened potentially is if Jessica couldn't stop in the pit box. Yeah, that happens to be the case. Did not stop that first time into pit lane. That's she's been flying in this truck, doing a great job, and you had to figure that there was going to be a rookie move.
Blake is in the chat rushing me because I was listening to a development story and trying to report on it. Jesse just sent me head first in it, didn't give me time to prepare anything, so I did the best I could. Okay, I don't think that all this talking smack in the chat is worth it.
Yeah, well, we'll let him talk some more smack. Sherry Holler asking who's in second. Right now it's Jordan Hand, but he's dealing with Ryan Holler right on the back bumper. I'm sure that's who she is cheering on. But folks, we've got 16 laps to go, and we're going to go ahead and take our final break of the evening. Don't go anywhere. You won't miss a second of the action as we're going HMS TV side by side one more time.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Real quick, keep those thumbs real quick, cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's going to get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here with you from Michigan. 10 laps to go, and you're watching a barn burner of a battle here for second. Ryan Holler trying to make us holler up there on the high lane, while Brandon Broadfoot's trying to get the pass done to try to go chase down the Prophet Joseph Smith Christian,
who is 4 seconds out and leaving the field, I might add.
Yeah, we take a look at the fastest 5 over the last 5 laps. Dylan Carrier actually leads that board, but he's 2 laps down, unfortunately. Kean Fry, Chris, it's just swapping as these guys cross the stripe, but long story short, there's some fast guys out there. Joseph Smith is on that board down there, the 4th fastest over the last 5 laps.
Oh. Brandon Broadfoot about wrecks it.
Yeah, we heard over the radio that was almost bad, and yeah, I'd agree. It's a heck of a battle, though, between these two. They've been fighting pretty much the entire time we were on break, and we're just waiting to see who's going to get the best of who, and right now it seems like Brandon Broadfoot's going to take that spot over. But as you mentioned, Joseph Smith here in the 31, we take a look back towards the rest of the field, you can't even see anybody.
Yeah, the Prophet Joseph Smith has definitely got a breakaway. Had to mute my mic for a second there to rip the squeaky toy away from my dog, who is now furious with me, I might add, that it's sitting on my counter and he can't get to it.
Unbelievable. Why would you be so mean to Sheriff Woody like that?
I'm sure the crowd at home doesn't want to hear squeak, 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 squeak through my mic as I'm trying to call Brandon Broadfoot in the 2nd position, trying to get away from Ryan Holler here with Dylan Carrier rounding out your top.
Yeah.
No, Dylan Carrier's not. Nope, he's not there anymore. Remember his connection issues.
Yeah, he's just trying to pretend like he's rounding out in 4th here, but he definitely had good speed. It's unfortunate that his internet decided that he wasn't going to have a good finish here tonight, but we'll have to wait and see if his stage points are going to be enough to carry him into the final 4. But Joseph Smith, the Prophet, he's looking to lock himself in to where he doesn't even have to worry about points.
7 laps to go here. He's about as locked in as Sheriff Woody is on his squeaker toy, sitting out of his reach right now. We got a side-by-side battle right here to 33, trying to maintain with the 14 as the lap car.
What a run.
Carrier is going to just, wow, he had a Superman run there, dives between the 14 and the 15 here, not able to clear it in constant Michigan fashion. He gets the run, gets alongside, and that's all the run.
We're gonna need post-race tech for the 33. I think he has some NOS hidden on that truck. That was he was an absolute missile there on the front stretch.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how that works. Credit Longlegs in the chat talking about it's flat tire spike strips. The only spikes I know of is on the drone camera still over there on Landon Burbage's truck.
Yeah, let's check in on the drone cam, make sure that thing's still sticking there.
Oh, why is it on Ryan Holler's truck? Oh, Jesse, you done it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly been on Landon Burbage's truck the entire time. There was no graphical errors of any sort.
Sure.
It's been a night. It's been a time. But regardless, this thing's wrapping up here soon. 5 laps to go. Joseph Smith out to an absolute heck of a lead, over 4.5 seconds for the 31 of Joseph Smith. So we're probably not going to worry about him until we get down to 1 to go, because we're going to be locked in on this battle that continues to happen for second between Brandon Broadfoot and Ryan Holler. Dylan Carrier's there, but he's not really in the battle. But I will say the 48 of Jordan Hand is starting to sneak his way up here too.
Yeah, here comes Jordan Hand.
Give Woody that squeaky toy, Christian, before he tries to kill you in your sleep tonight. There you go, Woody.
I'm not responsible for him. That was Uncle Jesse who gave that to you.
I was going to say, you better tell him that Uncle Jesse got him his squeaky toy back.
Well, I'm not responsible for the squeaking you're about to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Blame Jesse.
Hashtag blame Jesse in the chat. Let's see it. 31 people tuned in to watch the finish of this race. 3 laps to go for Michigan. Joseph Smith, pending disaster, going to find his way into the final 4. Everybody else fights for the final 2 spots. Noah Blackwell's 5 laps down, but he's already locked in. he didn't even have to show up tonight. Well, I guess technically he did. Apparently there's some rule against starting park or no-shows for the playoffs. But regardless, Joseph Smith, unless disaster strikes, is going to be the second car in the Final Four. Who do you think raced their way into the Final Four, Christian?
I'm going to be honest. I cannot even begin to speculate here.
Well, and the hard part is Dylan Carrier, he did great, and he won stage one. So he got 10 points there. I'm sure he got good points in stage 2. But he's 2 laps down, and he's going to finish 11th, while you got people like Ryan Holler and Jordan Hand who are going to have great finishes here. But did they do as well in the stages? As the battle for second still continues. Door-to-door action between Ryan Holler and Brandon Broadfoot. The 14, I think he just got into the wall, and 33 of Ryan Holler takes advantage. White flag is in the air.
Yeah, that's going to pretty much seal that battle for second there. As Joseph Smith with the tight battle of no one. Rounds turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch for the final time. There's hurt feelings in the chat. There's some hurt people out there too. Cameraman, nowhere to be seen as he rounds turns 3 and 4 ahead of Jesse for the final time.
As we watch Joseph Smith come through the corner for the final time here, onto the front stretch, he's going to take the checkered flag, lock himself into the Final Four. Joseph Smith wins at Michigan. Ryan Holler brings it home second. Brandon Broadfoot brings home the 3rd spot. Chris Melton 4th, Jordan Hand 5th. Rounding out the rest of your top 10 is John Kraverick, Vincent Provenzano, Landon Burbage, Phil Simpson, and Aiden Lucas 1 lap down. So congratulations are in order for the driver of that 31 truck, Joseph Smith. Columbia, Maryland gets the win. It's not the first time he's gotten a win this season, and he's hoping it won't be the last time, as he's going to be fighting for the championship next week. Gets a congratulatory bump here from the 33 of Ryan Holler. What a race.
Definitely an interesting race there. I hear some saltiness in the chat. The only one not salty on the track right now is going to be the Prophet Joseph Smith, who's about to burn it down, Seth Rollins style.
Let's see. I know the drone was attached to the 2 of Landon Burbage, but let's see if we can get a connection here. Let's see if we can get a good shot of the 31. We got a backup drone out there.
He's burning it down, looking good while he's doing it.
There we go. Burnout's over. But we take a good look at that 31 truck of Joseph Smith as he sits there proud after his win. Oh, let's see if we can... Mike's trying to... Yeah, he's getting in the truck. Take a look at Joseph Smith there. Wait, are those...
Sitting there with his arms crossed like a boss.
Are those nitrous bottles?
Oh, let's... Jesse, get him out of there. Get him out of there.
You didn't see anything. 31 Joseph Smith, your race winner here tonight. We're going to go ahead and step aside for just a second, and we'll be back with you for interviews and to figure out who is locked into the Final Four. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it! It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here with you from Michigan. We take a look at the race results. Joseph Smith takes home the win, of course. Ryan Holler second. Brandon Broadfoot brings it home third. Hard charger of the night. Going to be Chris Melton. Fastest lap, Jessica Seiwert. Great job out of her tonight. But let's see, Christian, do we have Brandon Broadfoot available to chat?
Absolutely, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, he finished third place here tonight. It's going to be Brandon Broadfoot.
Yeah.
Nice entry soundboard there.
I'm sorry.
Completely threw me off my game. Third place here tonight at Michigan, Brandon Broadfoot. Just tell us how you feel after that one.
That was a doozy of a race, I'm not going to lie. Started on pole, which I'm proud of, but lost it like right there in the first corner. I knew it was coming. I didn't want to intervene with the playoff drivers too early. Then I kind of had a few moments, and I got into a couple of moments, especially there on one of those wrecks. Kind of got sandwiched there in between. I was originally, because I had smacked the wall prior to the to the caution out before that, and I was going to use my fast repair, and I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I can make it far, but I still had like a minute and 30 seconds, so I'm kind of glad that happened, because I was able to finally use that, and there at the end, kind of try to run down. Was it Joseph? But we were messing around too much there for second, and yeah, it was fun though, battling Ryan there the last few laps.
Yeah, I was gonna say you and Ryan were definitely throwing haymakers at each other there towards the end of the race. I wasn't sure who was gonna take it home, and unfortunately, I think you got in the wall a little bit there. Is that what happened?
Oh yeah. That last lap, I just smacked it. I mean, I was able to keep it off the wall quite a few times there on that run. I was sideways half of the time in 3 and 4, and luckily I was able to not drop back further than third because something happened to Jordan there. But yeah, that was fun. Would love to at least battled for the win there, but congrats to Joseph for the win. I'll take a top 3. I mean, 1 spot more than what it was last week, so we'll take it.
Yeah, well, you did a great job. Of course, as you just said, getting the 3rd place spot. And if you have any shout-outs for any of the fans at home, go ahead and let them rip, man.
Yeah, I'm on Kansas Fitz Motorsports from my other league. I want to give shout-outs to them. One of my teammates won yesterday in our playoff race. Thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank Dylan for allowing me to race with you guys in the playoffs, and we'll see what we got next week. I don't even know where we're at. Is it Homestead or somewhere next week?
That sounds
I can't
good.
remember how.
That sounds like it'll be fun.
I thought it was Homestead, but it might be another track. But yeah, we'll pack her up and. Is it Homestead? All right.
Sir.
Well, I love that track too. It's another fun track to do a little bit of slicing and dicing with. So we just got to take care of our tires a little bit better next week.
All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was your 3rd place finisher here tonight, looking strong into the final week of the season. It's going to be Brandon Broadfoot. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
You too, Brandon. But ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the 2nd place finisher here tonight. Strong all night, coming in second, 4 seconds behind the Prophet of Joseph Smith. It's going to be Ryan Holler. Ryan, this is Jesse and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, guys. What's up?
We just watched this great race here at Michigan. You come in second. Of course, the Prophet of Joseph Smith was checked out after the pit stops there. Nothing you could have done to catch him, but walk us through what you did to stay in second place there.
Yeah, I just timed my pit stop perfectly with those guys. I almost went sideways coming into pit stop. I drifted it straight in, got right to the right speed just in time.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, I was able to keep my car underneath me because I got really loose there at the end. I know I had Brandon and Jordan, fighting real hard for there, so I feel kind of bad because I was being really aggressive. But I wanted to get one. I needed to win the race to get to the next round. I know I wasn't going to catch Joseph because he got me on pit road on the exit, but I just needed to try to keep that second place, third place in case a caution came out, and I'll take a podium, to end my playoff run. So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, you did a great job. You and the 14 were the battle to watch towards the end, and you definitely had one of the biggest fans in the chat. In fact, at one point, I'm pretty sure she was yelling at us for not talking about you enough. Cher in the chat was cheering you on all night.
Yeah, that's my mom. She watches every race, so is my dad. And, Wyatt couldn't make it tonight, but I want to thank him for at least, watching the race. He was over at Phoenix today watching the Indy race and the Xfinity race, and he'll be gone tomorrow for the Cup race, too. And, he chimed, he came in, tuned in, watched when he could, and helped me out, support before the race with practice and stuff. So, big thanks to him. We're teammates, but we try to, do the best we can each week.
Well, you definitely did a good job tonight bringing home second. Unfortunately, like you said, needed to win to get into the Final Four, but still a great showing nonetheless. And if you have any other shout-outs you want to give, go ahead and let them rip.
Yeah, it's not really how you want your season to end, being just so close to the final round last weekend and taken out really kind of hurt my chances. But, it was a great season. We still got one more race, but it was a fun season. I want to thank my mom, my dad watching, and you guys for doing the stream, all the guys who put on the league, my teammate Wyatt, and, anybody else who watches in the chat and roots for me and Wyatt each week. Like I said, we're just trying to get better each week. I'm starting to run my best races now, so it's nice to see the result paying off.
No, it's nice to see results indeed. Well, one final congratulations to the P2 here tonight at Michigan in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series iRacing League, excuse me, Ryan Holler. Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week for the finale.
Absolutely. We'll see you there. But now, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 weeks to go, we head into the championship next week. Your race winner here tonight. He practically almost flipped, ladies and gentlemen, but the prophet was on his side. He is the prophet. Something higher. It's definitely in his favor tonight as Joseph Smith wins in Michigan. Joseph, I already heard you. You got a copy on us, and you were sideways. You were in the air. After T-boning the wall, just how did you make a comeback after something like that?
I came into this race, trying to keep a positive headspace. I knew Michigan's one of my best tracks. It's always been one of my best since I started racing on this service. So I try to keep my head down, mainly focus on getting points, honestly, and not get too mad. And, that first stage when Dylan got me sideways and I blew over. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little worried. I tried to get it fixed without using the fast repair. I didn't want to use it that early because it's Michigan in the truck. It's like a super speedway. So
absolutely,
I was a little worried about using the fast repair that early. But yeah, I was also a little worried that I didn't get any stage points on that first stage. So yeah, I went into the second stage. I got the fast repair in the tires, and I was just gonna drive my butt off. I really wanted to get that stage win, and I did. And in the last and final stage, I knew I had the pace to win it. I just had to be smart about it. And coming to pit cycles, I saw Dylan go in, and I that was my cue, and then I saw Landon was gonna go in. Landon's a friend to me. Dylan's also a friend, but Landon he's a friend to me. We're teammates in another league, so I followed him in, and I sent pit road so hard. I thought I was gonna rear end him. I was sideways. My wheel was like upside down. So yeah, I underdrove the entry into my box a little bit, but I saw Landon dip his right sides out the line. I knew the game was going to get him, so I didn't push too hard, and thankfully everything worked out. I I got so far ahead of everyone else, and I was just able to save and just hope there wasn't a caution, which didn't happen. So,
yeah, I gotta say the race, like looking at the laps led, you led the most, but it was pretty close because Landon Burbage, he led 30 himself, Dylan Carrier with 23, and those guys were the main ones battling you. And of course, Dylan Carrier, from what we understand from the booth, had a connection issue, and then as you just said, Landon Burbage is up with the black flag on pit exit. Do you agree that it was going to come down between you three if those things didn't happen and it was going to be a fun race at the end? Because I definitely think it would have been.
oh yeah, definitely. I was focused on everyone on the cut line. We were all really close in points, so my main goal was just to not be the last finisher out of the four of us. I knew Dylan was fast today. Landon was fast. Jordan was fast, keeping me on my toes. But yeah, it was going to be a good finish if it wasn't for the black flags. But at the same time, I'm a little grateful for it, as a competitor. So, but yeah, I'm just happy right now. Yeah. Right. It's been a little tough for me recently. So this win meant a lot. It meant a lot. And I'm definitely feeling a lot better.
Well, I mean, it was your second win on the season, I believe, and no better time to get it than the race to lock yourself into the final four. So, I mean, congratulations on that for sure.
Thank you.
And if you have any other final shout-outs for the night, this is the best time. Let them rip, man.
I want to thank everyone at Chesapeake Racing. I want to thank everyone that was, all my friends that were watching, Chessie, Ian, Lucian, James, Jason, Xavier. I want to thank Jordan. I run his sponsor on my car, Fish Speed. He supports me a lot. He's helped me get where I am. I want to thank my mom and my dad and my grandparents, everyone who supports me and tries to keep my morale up and keep me going. And I don't get to say it much, but it means a lot to me, and it really does keep me going.
Absolutely. Well, you bring it home on the win tonight, heading into the final race of the season. Got momentum. That's what's important. Congratulations. Go down and celebrate with the team and all your friends here tonight. The winner, Joseph Smith. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
Well, Jesse, there we go. We have it. I don't see Final Four confirmation, but we know who's in it. I think it's one position still up in the air, right, Jesse?
We actually do have Final Four confirmation, Christian. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
All right,
that's enough of that. That's enough. All right. So, of course, as we know, Noah Blackwell, Joseph Smith locked in. So we had two other positions up in the air, and they are confirmed. The other two drivers racing for the championship next week are going to be Dylan Carrier and Landon Burbage. That's right, Grandma's boy still gets in even with the black flag, and same thing with Dylan Carrier. Funnily enough, the two drivers with penalties that could have ended their season tonight, they got it done as the drone is spiraling up into the air.
Yep, they got it done. The drone's gone crazy. We've gone crazy. What a stream it was. And Jesse,
God, it was bad.
I think it's about time to get the heck out of the state of Michigan. Let's go.
I agree. This was not good, folks. We'll be seeing you here soon. I believe from Nashville Monday night. Me and Christian be on the track, Blake in the booth. But until then, everybody have a wonderful night. Go watch some F1. Hopefully it's not just a McLaren show, but we'll have to wait and see. Good luck. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.